In a time when the heavens were thought to revolve around the earth, one man dared to challenge the very foundation of our understanding of the universe. This is the story of Nicolaus Copernicus, the man who moved the earth, and in doing so, changed the course of human history forever. Nicolaus Copernicus was born on February 19, 1473, in the town of Toruń, Poland. The youngest of 4 children in a merchant family, young Copernicus was orphaned at the age of 10. Raised by his maternal uncle, Lucas Watson-Rode, a powerful bishop, Copernicus was provided with an exceptional education that would set him on a path toward greatness. At the age of 18, Copernicus entered the University of Krakow, where he studied the liberal arts. Here, he developed a fascination with astronomy and mathematics, subjects that were then steeped in the geocentric worldview, a belief that the Earth was the unmoving center of the universe, with the sun, moon, planets, and stars revolving around it. But Copernicus was not content to accept this dogma without question. He continued his studies in Italy, enrolling at the University of Bologna, where he delved deeper into mathematics, astronomy, and Greek. It was in Bologna that he became acquainted with ancient texts that hinted at an alternative cosmology, one that challenged the prevailing Ptolemaic model. Under the mentorship of astronomer Domenico Maria Novara, Copernicus began conducting his own observations of the night sky. These studies would sow the seeds of doubt in the geocentric model, as Copernicus noticed inconsistencies that could not be reconciled with Ptolemy's system. After earning degrees in law and medicine, Copernicus returned to Poland. He took on various roles as a physician, a canon in the Catholic Church, and even an economist. But his true passion lay in the stars. For years, Copernicus observed the heavens from a quiet room in the cathedral tower in Frombork, meticulously recording the movements of celestial bodies. By the early 1500s, he had developed a revolutionary idea. The Earth was not the center of the universe. Instead, it was one of several planets orbiting the Sun. This concept, known as heliocentrism, was a radical departure from centuries of belief. But why did Copernicus challenge the geocentric model in the first place? The Ptolemaic system, despite its flaws, had been the cornerstone of astronomy for over 1,000 years. It was deeply intertwined with religious doctrine and philosophical thought, presenting the Earth as the focal point of God's creation. However, the Ptolemaic system was cumbersome and increasingly inaccurate. To account for the observed motion of planets, it relied on a convoluted system of epicycles, circles within circles. Copernicus saw a simpler solution. If the Sun were at the center, the apparent retrograde motion of planets could be naturally explained by the Earth's own movement. By 1514, Copernicus had outlined his heliocentric model in a manuscript titled Commentariolus. This short text circulated privately among a small circle of scholars, as Copernicus hesitated to publish his ideas more widely. He knew that his theory would face immense opposition from the Church and the scientific establishment. For nearly 3 decades, Copernicus refined his model in secrecy. It was not until 1543, the year of his death, that his groundbreaking work, De Revolutionibus Orbium Coelestium, on the revolutions of the celestial spheres, was finally published. The book laid out a comprehensive mathematical framework for heliocentrism, challenging the geocentric model on every level. The publication of De Revolutionibus sent shockwaves through the intellectual world. Though it was dedicated to Pope Paul III in an attempt to mitigate controversy, the work was met with skepticism, and in some cases, outright hostility. To many, the idea of a moving Earth was not only absurd, but heretical. It undermined the religious view of humanity's central place in the cosmos. In the centuries that followed, the heliocentric model sparked fierce debates. Figures like Galileo Galilei and Johannes Kepler would build upon Copernicus's ideas, providing the observational and mathematical evidence needed to convince the scientific community. Galileo's use of the telescope and Kepler's laws of planetary motion would vindicate Copernicus, though not without significant personal cost. Today, Nicolaus Copernicus is celebrated as the father of modern astronomy. His heliocentric model not only transformed our understanding of the universe, but also ignited a scientific revolution that reshaped the course of human history. By daring to question the established truths of his time, Copernicus paved the way for generations of thinkers to seek answers beyond the confines of tradition. As we gaze at the stars, let us remember the man who taught us to see the heavens not as a fixed and immutable sphere, but as an infinite expanse of possibility. Nicolaus Copernicus, the man who moved the earth. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story of courage and discovery, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let us know in the comments which historical figure you'd like us to explore next. Until then, keep looking up and keep questioning the world around you.